I had never been to Chile, not from a lack of trying or disinterest in my ancestors, the generations past who made our family what it is today, nor was it an ignoring of the ideals and morals passed down unto my parents, but there was always something holding me back. Great-great-grandparents, great-grandparents, and of course my grandparents, in this case my Grandma Jenny, made lives for themselves upon the building blocks of hard work, faith in God, and a close bond, not only with the land, but with each other. It was these ideals adopted from the village life in Chile that made my family what it is today. On a very dry, hot, and breezy May day, my Grandma Jenny, my girlfriend Cynthia, and I embarked on my first ever journey, and my grandma's first in 16 years to Chile. The 45-minute drive from Santa Fe to the Cochiti Desert showed us many sights. Upon arriving, with dust in my eyes and lungs, I breathed a breath of relief. We were here. We encountered the old school building, still standing. It had been deserted for decades. We reminisced about the crops that once were in these dry, bare fields. We encountered Santa Barbara Church, my grandma's mission church as a child. Unfortunately, no one was around to unlock it for us, so we snuck a peek in the cold, crudely stained windows. My grandmita didn't hesitate with stories.
St. Barbara, that's on the 4th of December. We used to have vespers like they do in Rio Medio, and then we would walk around in procession too. And when my sister died, and my grandparents, we had to take in my sister, I remember, in a horse wagon. When my grandparents died, I think that was the first time my brother had bought a truck, and we used that truck to take us. And my grandparents, my mother's mother and mother, used to live there because we used to walk over there and bring them to church.
What about your dad's parents? Were they here too or no?
No, they live farther down.
But in Chile?
Around here, that's my grandparents live, my mother. It's all changed.
Our next destination led us to the cemetery, filled with family and friends, from Garcias to Bodegas to Seguras, Gurules, Riveras, all rested in the hard dirt and crude stone. We sought to find Grandma Jenny's grandparents, though after almost an hour of searching, repeated graves over and over again, Bonifacio and Juanita were nowhere to be found. Worn graves and battered fences made our trek in the cemetery difficult, but ultimately fulfilling. The memories of loved ones were held captive in the Chile breeze and seemed to follow us as my grandma reminisced about her sisters and her brothers. It was time we found her old ranch. As we drove down the beaten road, we encountered a fence and gate to the left. We had arrived. I was reminded of the old ranch from photos alone and haunted by my grandma's words. Everything has changed. All but the barn was different, though Grandma's memory shot off without a hitch, recalling exploring caves and mesas to the south. The ranch sang songs to us through the gusts of strong winds and was calling us forth. As we made our way down the dirt road, my grandma was taken back by the remodels to her old casita. Arriving back in Santa Fe, I was even more grateful for my grandma and captivated by the beauty Chile offered to us and the lessons, morals, and faith life there showered to our family.